everyone. So as we move into spring, it's all about embracing lighter textures in your skincare routine. Think gentle exfoliation to slough off any winter dullness, staying hydrated and incorporating brightening ingredients like vitamin C into your regimen. So we'll get into that. I just want to say welcome to our second session of Beyond Beauty, where we said glowing skin in time for spring. Welcome, Dr. Stevenson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Courtney.
Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into it. What are some key tips for achieving glowing skin as we transition into spring?
So for the spring, we're moving from the cold to now the nice milder temperature. So the most important thing is to exfoliate the dead skin. So some of the things that I recommend is exfoliating dry skin, using brightening products such as vitamin C. These are the things that can help you kind of like achieve radiant glowing skin.
Right.
I also recommend that patients who use exfoliating procedures and regular use of skincare products in combination, they benefit the most. This is beneficial for almost all patients' skin, regardless of their healthcare and their healthcare diagnosis or their healthcare problems or their appearance.
Okay.
But always, I must say that it may not work for everybody because people may have conditions or medical diagnoses that using the exfoliation may not be beneficial for them. So I will always say that for everybody, but there are other people or there are some people who this may not work for. Okay. So as a provider, I've always tried to allow my patients, whenever I see them and do any kind of consultation with them, that we set expected goals. So if it's just, so we don't want them to come in and go, okay, we're going to do exfoliating procedures on you, buy these skincare products, and it just not going to work. They're going to get frustrated. So we have to set realistic goals for our clients.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right, got you. Now, how can I adjust my skincare routine for the changing weather in spring? You mentioned the exfoliation is important and the peel. What else can I do?
So I still, like I said, I still recommend regular exfoliating procedures, and I love peels, especially when there are seasonal changes. I recommend a chemical peel, a microdermabrasion, combined with home care skincare products to maintain that overall healthy look of the skin.
Yeah.
And this can be very effective, especially for photoaging skin as well. Some of our exfoliating procedures that we use here are chemical peels. As we discussed with you, or as with our audience that are listening, is that there are many chemical peels. So here at BMA, we have at least 4 or 5 different peels that I kind of like recommended. But before I get into our peels, I want to just go in and just say, or just let the audience know that there are different types of exfoliating procedures, and peels are one of them. So when we say exfoliating procedures, we're just talking about removing that superficial skin from the dermis or the epidermis, to remove the outer layer, and that's either by chemical or any kind of mechanical procedures. So you can do dry brushing for dead skin on the body, dry brushing for dead skin on the face, then you take your shower. So any kind of like exfoliation process.
Okay.
These effects on the skin are based on the principle of wound healing, whereby we have controlled wound healing of the epidermis with the removal of the superficial skin layers, and that now stimulates renewal and regenerate a healthier epidermis and dermis.
Okay, nice.
So, yeah.
I'm taking notes.
Okay. So in addition to that, there are different types of peels. So we have your alpha hydroxy acids. These are your lactic acid and your glycolic acids. Then we have your beta hydroxy acid, which are your salicylic acids.
Okay.
Then we have your trichloroacetic acid, which are triachloroacetic acid up to about 20%. Then we have blended peels, which are self-neutralizing, and these are your lactic acid, salicylic acids, resveratrols, salicylic acid, and mandelic acids. Then we have the blended peel, which is what I'm going to talk to you about in a few minutes. Or these require neutralizing, and these are your glycolic acid and other peels.
Okay.
And then even retinol is even considered a peel. So your retinoids are retinoic acid or retinol. So these are also peels that you can use. If any of my clients come in and they just want to just use retinol, I just recommend that they use it at nighttime.
Okay.
And to start off slow, I recommend that they don't use it every night. They may want to use it like twice a week just to get used to it, because when you start to use any kind of like retinol products, your skin can get a little dry and itchy, and it can become bothersome. So people may start to itch and scratch their skin, and now they're going to have hyperpigmentation, especially for people of color or people with Fitzpatrick 4 and beyond. Okay. So here at BMA, we have some medical grade peels, and the one that I love the most, which they all are important to me, but I love the VI peels. So I can show you my little box of VI peels. So typically there are 5 different types of VI peels.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And these peels are very specific to my patients' complaints. So when you're looking at, so I hope you're not losing me in my movement, but when you're looking at like the regular peel, we have like the original. These are for your clients who are like age 13 to like 39, and they don't really have fine lines. They just want to just remove some dead skin. So that I recommend the original peel for. Then we have the advanced, and then this peel is more so for your clients who are like 40 plus. Anybody who have kind of like started to have wrinkles and aging skin, and it's more for wrinkle and fine lines. Okay. So so this peel I recommend to that particular age group. Also keep in mind that I'm going through these peels, but these peels are best if you do them in series. And I say series because it's just it's not a one-time peel. So I recommend a minimum of 3 peels when you first start. And then once you're used to doing peels, then you can do it seasonally, you can do it yearly. Okay. But for the first
it's
time,
something you ease into.
Yeah, so the first time to get the best results, you have to do more than 1. Ideally 3 is ideal. So and further on, then we talk about the VI peel with Precision Plus. And then this one is more for your pigmented clients or patients who have hyperpigmentation, like your Fitzpatrick 4 and beyond. So they have now like melasma, sun damage. They may have UV induced pigmentation, like your police officers, anyone that works and they're always in the sun. I recommend that they try to use the VI peel on Precision Plus. Or people who have like really bad acne and now they're scarring. Right. So those I recommend. For your little young clients, like your 13 plus who have like little like acne breakout, I recommend the VI Peel Purify. So there's many peels. And then if you have acne and scarring, then you use the VI Peel Purify with Precision Plus.
Okay.
So these are very effective peel. And the cool thing about VI Peel is that it comes pre-mixed, so you don't have to worry about mixing anything. It's just one vial. And you just,
so we don't have to worry about proportions and mixing it around.
Right. So it's an easy peel, and I find that there's less irritation, less burning when client use the VI Peel. Okay. In addition, then we go. In addition to the VI Peel, they will go home with a practitioner's kit. So it's about 5 days of following a protocol to maintain and to kind of like enhance the peel. So they go home with that. And if they have any questions, they're always welcome to call us. We're here, and I have no problem guiding them through the process, because like I said, I also have tried the peels myself, and then sometimes it can get confusing a little bit. What do you call it? They may not understand fully
Yeah.
the step. So if they need to call us, they're welcome to call us as well. Okay. In addition to the VI peels, we also have the Pravonia. It's not like your medical grade peel. It's just like a retinol peel, and that just have glycolic acid, lactic acid, retinol, cryprylic, triglyceride, vitamin E, and other ingredients in it. Very mild, and it's not as in depth as your medical grade peel. So it's just like your light superficial non-burning peel.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So this is our Pravonia, and this comes like this. And then there's always like take home kits and other things that they can utilize when they're home.
Oh.
So in this particular kit, there's just 3 steps. Okay.
Okay. So, and the 3 steps would be done there in office
In-house.
or
in-house, in office.
Okay.
Yeah.
So post care then.
And then post care is we just give them the skincare products. So it's not as the hardest peel, or I should say the peel that has the most instruction is the VI peel. These there's no really take home. It's just they buy the products based on their skin type and hydration, and then they go home with it.
Okay.
So in addition to that, then we now move to our let me see, on the Skin Medica. So the next peel that we have, is clinical peel. So the next peel that we have is clinical peel, and this peel, it comes in 2 different types. So one is like for your Fitzpatrick 1 to 3, and then the P2 is then for your Fitzpatrick 4 to 6. This peel tends to burn. I've done this peel before, and I always have water or ice close by. The burning doesn't mean that you're burning, because I don't want people to the people who listen to think that when I say burning, it means that their skin is burning. It's just that it just causes irritation and is a little bit more uncomfortable. Okay. So in the clinical peels, you have salicylic acid, resveratrol, and lactic acid, and citric acid in that particular peel. Okay. And then we have another line of peel, which is your Skin Medica peel. And in this peel, we have different ones. So there's like several different peels based on what you're trying to accomplish. So in the Skin Medica peel, the ingredients it's a lot of ingredients, but and this one also burns a little bit too. I'm gonna say that this one I've used before, and this line burns a little thingy. Okay. So with that particular one, for the Skin Medica, you have salicylic acid, mandelic acid, resveratrol, malic acid, phytic acid, panthenol, and quilosarbanari bark extract. So these are all good peels, and there's even more. There's Jan Marini. There's so many peels out there for you to exfoliate and rejuvenate your skin. So I recommend so many of these products, and I'm like a big fan of peels, especially with seasonal change, because I can tell when my skin is doesn't feel like that great. I can say, I need a peel. Like I have too much congestion, and I feel that whenever I use a peel, it just takes everything away, and then my face is like a baby's butt.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Want that.
Yes.
And then I guess I believe that exfoliation is great, because I know that the dead skin causes clogging and stuff like that, the clogging of the pores that would eventually lead to acne and stuff. So peeling is great, guys. Exfoliation is great. Let's embrace that for 2024.
Yes.
Okay. And how would you say we could adjust our skincare routine for what are some of the common mistakes people make when trying to achieve glowing skin? I
think they kind of exfoliate. Remember, I had mentioned to you that there are dry brushes. There's so many products on the market, and what sometimes people do is, because they feel that roughness of their skin, they think they can scrub it off. And that's like the worst thing that you can ever do. All they're going to do is just cause irritation. They're going to cause scarring. They're going to cause hyperpigmentation. They're going to be very unhappy. So it's never a good idea to like get so rough on your skin. These
Yeah.
peels are mild
Mhm.
and they give you good results.
Okay.
Also, too, I also recommend that. Sorry, people tend to neglect sunscreen, so that's another thing that we all need is sunscreen. And when I say sunscreen, I don't mean you apply it once. You have to keep applying it.
Okay.
So that if you get sweaty, if you take a shower, if you go to the gym, you have to keep reapplying your sunscreen. So it's not like a one time in the morning, then you're done for the day. It's an ongoing process.
Okay. So for example, like me with gloss on my lips, right? And if I go out and I sense that my lips are a little dry, I just reapply. So the same would apply for my sunscreen.
Right. And I'm glad you mentioned that because I think that a lot of minorities or a lot of people of color that in the summer we forget about our lips.
Yeah.
Remember, our lips can burn too. So yes, we have to also protect our lips. You can put sunscreen on your lips.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I learned something.
So you
I
can put
never knew
sunscreen.
that.
Take care of your lips to your face. Extend to your lips. So don't neglect your lips.
Right.
Okay.
Got it. Alrighty. Could you recommend any DIY treatments or home remedies for glowing skin?
One of my favorites is always honey. Honey is for everything. Honey. So I recommend honey. Yogurt is also good, but try to get your organic or like your non-flavored yogurt.
Okay.
Don't get strawberry. Don't get anything fancy, and then think that it's gonna be like okay. Just something plain, like a plain yogurt. Turmeric is also very good. A lot of cultures use turmeric. The Indian population, they use turmeric when they're getting married because it also brighten your skin. So it's kind of like give you like this nice glowy, look for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna go to a nice party, you can just you can just do like a whole turmeric mask or a whole body treatment of turmeric, and then you just have this glowy, nice, beautiful complexion.
Nice. So I hope all our DIY lovers, are jotting these things down. Everybody loves a good DIY. Well, I can speak for myself. Alrighty, how does diet and hydration play a role in achieving glowing skin?
Always try to eat healthy. There's just, it's so much easier today to find easy things to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like before where you're very limited. So try to avoid your fast food. Hydration, 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. And when I say water, I mean your fluids. Because remember that, as I said before, that your fruits and vegetables also has water. So you don't have to sit there and be gulping down 6 glasses of water. It's just saying that, just try to make sure you're getting hydrated well. And also try to do your omega fatty acids. Those are very good and help nourish the skin inside and out. And always, stay hydrated, sunscreen. We also have the Bravonia Hydra Mist. I love using that. We also have the aromatic spray that if you're going out in the summer and your skin feels dry, you can also just spray it on your skin. Yes, exactly. And just cools you down and just also kind of keep you hydrated.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Are there any specific skincare ingredients we should look for when aiming for this glowing skin?
Number one is hyaluronic acid, glycolic acid, niacinamide. These are all something you should be looking for in your skincare product. I know that some of these things are tablets that you can take these things by tablets. I'm not going to sit here and vouch and say, okay, go ahead and take your hyaluronic acid pill or your collagen pill. I don't have enough research to validate those.
Right.
But I know that we have products that has been studied that's FDA approved to say that these are the products that you can utilize that have hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and etc. in them.
Okay, nice. Okay, so those are all topical treatments.
Right.
Okay. How can we protect this skin once we achieve it, from sun damage while enjoying outdoor activities?
A lot of people don't know that you can get chemical peels in the summer. and that also go for our pigmented complexions.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 weeks, let's say you go on vacation, and after you come back, 2 weeks after you've been laying out in the sun, you can get a chemical peel. You can just come in and just exfoliate that sun, that photo age skin, or that sun damaged skin,
Right.
and then again hydration, sunscreen. But if you have crepey skin after you go on vacation, you need to get it off. So you need to come in and just exfoliate it off, and then just start all over again and just start to rehydrate. Even Botox is very good. So for dry skin, microneedling. There's so many things that you can utilize to help the skin. Microdermabrasion. There's so much.
Okay. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I was just so fixated on the peels and stuff. I didn't know that Botox would have been a good option.
Oh yeah.
That's good information.
Yes, even for melasma, there's, you hyperhydrate the neurotoxins, and then you kind of like superficially just inject them onto the skin, and that improves and hydrates your skin as well.
Okay, so what about our viewers that might be saying that, oh, I already have a skincare regimen, oh, I already get peels every now and then, exfoliate, yada yada yada. What are some lifestyle habits besides skincare that can contribute to glowing skin?
Skincare is number one. So I feel that you just can't go, oh, I'm never going to go get a facial, I'm never going to take care of my skin, and then you're going to have this beautiful hydrating skin. You still have to exfoliate. So I mean, there's so many products on the market that is very confusing. So I can see like your lay person or someone who doesn't know skincare to think, I already have hyaluronic acid, I spent $5, I got it, why should I spend $200 for a skincare product? It's your choice, but the goal is that you want to find something that's working for you. You're not looking for something just because of the price.
Yeah.
When I was much younger, before I even had my own business, I was always into skincare. So when I was like 18, 19, I was spending $300 for skincare products. That's not good. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying for you to go ahead and do that, but because I just wanted the best. I want the best for my skin, so that as I'm aging, that I'm aging gracefully. Yeah. Aesthetic is not going to make you a new person. It's going to make you be a better self. It's all it's going to do. So don't think coming into an aesthetic practice that, oh, I'm going to go there, I'm going to go get my chemical peel, and then I'm going to be a new person. No, it's a lifelong process. So it's not a one-time thing or once a year thing. It's an ongoing holistic care for yourself and for your inner beauty and your outer beauty.
And what I'm getting from this really is that you guys, once a client comes to BMA, it's really a teamwork kind of thing, right? So you guys, BMA will do their part, and the client has to go home and do theirs.
Exactly.
So in order for them to get the full results that they're looking for. So for example, someone that has issues with acne cannot come in for just one session and go home and completely neglect their post care that they were advised to do, and be like, oh, this didn't work, I'm not going back to BMA, etc., etc., when you really didn't do everything that you were advised to do. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's a saying for a reason.
Exactly. And I'm glad that you mentioned that about the teamwork, because sometimes you will come in for a facial and you may break out because you're purging. So I don't want someone to come in and go, I got a facial and then my skin broke out. It's a process. Some people never breaks out, but some people do. So it doesn't mean because you break out that you had a bad facial. It just means that you're purging. And then you have to continue to maintain your skin.
Right. So that shouldn't then deter you from continuing the process. Like Dr. Stevenson said just now, it's a process. So you come in for one session, that's not it. Come in for a second session. I guess eventually you would advise them, when enough is enough and they've reached a stage where they can know, what would you call it? Give it a breeze until another session. Well, seasonal. It's seasonal, like you said. So yeah. Okay. Anything else to add? Any questions?
I mean, we covered a lot. So I don't know if any of our viewers are online, if they have any questions, they can ask us. They can send us email. They can email us at info@bluemirageaesthetics.com, or they can call us on our phone line. You can also text us. So our phone line is also another means of reaching us. And that number is 862-223-8449. And what I didn't mention on our first session was that we are still in Livingston. Yay! We had a major flood last year, which just kind of just wiped our business out. But as I always say, is that this is my passion, this is my love, and a building is not me.
Right.
It's what, you know, my business is all about my clients and about me providing the service for them. So I don't need a building to provide these services. As here, I am talking to you online, so I can still speak to you in many different ways. But we're open, we're functional, and we're now at 290 South Livingston Ave, Suite 1 in Livingston, New Jersey, 07039. So we're still here, and we're still here to help you, and we're still here to give you the best services. I find that as a practitioner, that my goal is to help educate my clients. So when you come in, you're not going to be forced to do anything you don't want to do. It's a partnership. Yeah. So you come in, you get in the service, you ask questions, we give you answers. Yes, there's a cost. So it's not that you're not going to come in, you're not going to get charged. You're going to get charged. But it's all about us communicating and we working together. No procedure is going to be forced on you that you don't want. If something doesn't work, there's trial and errors. So I want to open communication, because my goal is to, like I said, is to help everybody empower themselves through aesthetics and through facial care, skin care, hydration, exercise, diet. You know, these are all the things that's important. So I don't want clients to think that, oh, I'm just gonna come in, I'm gonna get facials, I'm gonna get Botox, and then they don't exercise, they don't diet. Yeah, it's a holistic approach to healthcare.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, it's a teamwork. It's teamwork, and all our clients at BMA are family, so we're open to the whole transparency thing. You have to be comfortable with whatever you're doing, and Dr. Stevenson, and her assistants are always readily available to answer any questions you might have right there on hand. And if you guys missed our last session, please go ahead and feel free to watch it. It's there on our page. And these series will be like informational. So whatever you missed in our very first session is connected to what we're giving you guys now. I really would suggest that you guys go ahead and watch it. And feel free as well, if you're interested in any of the products that Dr. Stevenson mentioned during this live, you can always visit our website at www.bluemirageaesthetics.com. It's all listed there. And thank you guys for joining us on this journey, another journey of Beyond Beauty. A heartfelt thank you to Dr. Stevenson for sharing your insights as usual. And if you have any further questions, like she mentioned earlier, please feel free to reach out via email, visiting our website, or even giving us a call. All right, and please feel free to share whatever you discover here at BMA with your family and friends and people that you know would be genuinely interested in our services and our products. So until next time, let's continue exploring Beyond Beauty together while we here at BMA empower you.
Okay. Were there any questions coming up on the live as we are scrolling?
No, not at all.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So anybody who joined, thank you for joining. And as I said, I'm here. My goal is to empower men and women, or anyone who wants to have medical aesthetics. And like I said, it's just to empower you to be your better self. I'm not going to change you as your physical appearance, but I'm going to make you your better self.
Right.
So thank you for joining.
Okay, so bye guys.
Bye. Have a good night. Thank you.